dumbbell flat bench press. So we pre-fatigue the shoulders, or excuse me, the triceps. All right, fuck that. I'm gonna do that all over again. I messed that up. Okay, ready? Go for it, Mike.
3, 2.
I'm animal. All right, here we go. We got tricep and chest exercise. So we got 5 total exercises here. These are gonna be awesome. Do them in the gym. I mean, you can't possibly do them at home if you have a decent amount of workout equipment. But yeah, so we're gonna do chest and we're gonna do triceps. Now we're gonna do one exercise, one tricep first, because we're gonna pre-fatigue a little bit, and it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, looking forward to it for you to get your chest pumped. Boom, 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 boom.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
And then your triceps shredded. So anyway, looking forward to it. Peace. All right, exercise number 1 of the chest and triceps is a tricep overhead press with rope. Now, the key on this exercise is to make sure that you're not bouncing your shoulders, yeah, but your elbows stay in place. They don't want to move around. They don't want to do all this kind of stuff. So this is actually a really technical exercise. The reason I'm using it as a pre-fatigue is because it's gonna get your torso warm too, because as you'll see, most people when they do this, not most, I'd say some do it and they bounce their bodies and all stuff. Not everybody does that, which is awesome because it's bad. You don't wanna do that. You wanna stay stable in your lower torso, boom, here. And so your abs are gonna engage a little bit. The stance I suggest you use is a split stance, like a lunge stance. That's gonna allow you to stabilize your hips a little bit more effectively as you're pressing. You can do it standing straight. The problem if you do that is you have more tendency for your hips to bounce back and forth. It's just inevitable, it's gonna happen. So a split stance, a lunge position is gonna be way better. Also, this is again, I'm in Vietnam, so this is not that tall because people here is not that tall. So I basically have to, if I was in America, they'd be up to here, right? So anyway, the long story short is you gotta make sure this is high enough to go over your head, So this is a tricep overhead press with rope. Boom. So you see my split stance here, boom. Keep those elbows up and those shoulder blades are tracted into pressed here. What we don't wanna do is here. A lot of people do that, that's bad. It's not good. Not good, don't do this, that's bad. Keep the shoulder blades tracted into press, chest plate up, chin up, 100 to 100 degrees, 105 degrees up on your horizon, your chin up, and you press here, boom. Right there, and right there. Tom, don't do that. You're throwing me off, man.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back. And it's way down heavy on me, and it's not okay.
Here. All right, so do you see this? Man, no weight. All right, here we go. Boom. 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 Now, if you see here, my elbows stay in place, and I'm squeezing my triceps as I come out, right? See, I kind of kick out, boom. My shoulder blades back and retracted and pressed. Here, boom. And boom. Keep that weight on that front heel. Keep that knee, that back knee bent. Don't lock that back knee. If you lock that back knee, it's gonna shoot you forward. But this is the tricep overhead press with rope. Boom. Boom. Now, it's time for a little bench. All right, so now we got dumbbell. I got it right this time. This is my 3rd take on this one. Dumbbell flat bench press. So we pre-fatigue the shoulders. Now the key is we're gonna work the pecs here. You always wanna make sure you got a 45 degree angle in your shoulder complex here. When you're pressing, you'll see me on this here. We cannot do 90. That's gonna destroy your shoulder. Go 45 here, boom. And now we wanna go 2 count on the way down, 1 count on the way up. And chest up, shoulders back, and here we go. So this is dumbbell. Now here, if you notice here, the angle of the weights, that's the most important thing. We don't want to go here with the weights. Do not do this, please, please don't. Because you internally rotate the shoulders and you'll destroy your shoulders. 45 degree angle in the shoulder complex, right inside here, 45, and then press 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Boom, boom, there we go. See this angle, this dumbbells? Keep that angle the whole time. Not neutral here, not flat, but right here. Boom. Boom. And this is dumbbell, flat bench, press. Awesome. Exercise number 3 is gonna be single arm cable press. Now there's 2 on here. There's single arm decline and there's single arm straight. So we're gonna do straight here. Now the big thing on this is when you get the cable, in terms of how high and low it goes, you wanna make sure that when you're pressing on the straight, that it goes in line with the midline of your chest, your pec. It's basically nipple line. I mean, that's a little bit lower than nipple line maybe, or nipple line, whatever. But here, that's the easiest way to say it. So if it's up here and you're pressing down, that is a decline. If you go lower, then it's gonna be an incline press. So, goes right about here. I would actually go one a little bit lower. Boom, right about here. So the key on this one is to make sure your body doesn't rotate. I talked about this on the decline, I'll talk about this too. We don't wanna rotate back and forth. We wanna stay stable and let the muscle, the pec, do the work. Pec and triceps is what this is gonna be. We wanna make sure that our hands, our elbows, we're here. That's about 45-degree angle, not 90 here, about 45. We're gonna stay there. And here we go. So boom, press. There we go. So this is a single arm press. Now the key is I'm sitting here, I'm sitting on my hips. What I mean I'm sitting on my hips, I'm sitting back on my heels or my glutes and I'm here, pressing. What I'm not doing is letting my body bounce back and forth. I talk about this in the decline one, but you wanna make sure you're at a split stance. If you're here, straight up, I'll talk about that in the next exercise. You'll get a lot more into that. That's not good. We wanna make sure we have a split stance, chest up, shoulders back, and then pressing. Boom, there we go. See, this is actually, might even go a little bit lower. One more, because I'm kind of pressing down a little bit there. So yeah, let's go. Sometimes you have to adjust it. There we go. That is a single arm, straight cable press. See how my shoulders stay stable? No movement, no rotation, right? Here. Keep this hand here. Don't put it to the side. Boom. Boom. And there you go. Single arm, cable press. Now it's decline. Now, I showed you the flies earlier on another video, and those are not good. Dumbbell flies are not good. Flat bench. Incline's okay, but flat bench, dumbbell flies, the chances of you hurting your rotator cuff is exponential. It's not worth it. So when you're doing this press down, you want to do a decline. That's going to allow you to keep your shoulder in a little bit more here. So basically what you're doing is just a straight chest press, but you're working with the cables. Chest up, shoulders back, boom, chest up. Keep your horizon, natural horizon, about 10, or about 10, 50 degrees above your natural horizon here, and then press, boom, boom. Yeah, real simple, right? Now the problem is that it's not as simple when you start getting really heavy. I'm gonna add some more weight here. That's all right, but here, boom. Now, see, the body's gonna wanna turn and torque and everything. We don't want any, you see any of my videos before, we don't want any rotation. Again, if you're a boxer or if you're a jiu-jitsu, MMA, or if you're any, if you're a thrower, all these different things, and you want some rotation, right? You want some power in your rotation. But when you're just trying to get lean and strong, you don't want a rotation. You want to stabilize your torso. And plus, when you stabilize your torso, you work your obliques, which is awesome. Side bends are stupid. I just made a video about that recently. So anyway, here, boom. So here it is. This is the press down. Now you can see my body having problems bouncing around. It's trying to kind of pull me in a way. Don't let the weight control you, you control the weight, right? So here, bam. Now with this hand, don't let it come to the side. Don't let it lean forward, right? Because your shoulder will follow. So if you keep your other hand, don't put it here, keep it out here. Just let it hang and do the work in the chest, pec area here. Chin up, chest up. There we go. This is a single arm decline. This is a little much. I'm actually gonna lower a little bit because I'm not getting.
Losers.
That's a really good point too.
Losers.
I'm a loser, 외톨이, 생각하는 겁쟁이.
Because most people put in too much weight. You're not. If you're doing too much weight, it's going to throw you off. And you're actually not going to work the muscle. It's not going to actualize the fibers. You're not going to work those, and that doesn't make any sense. So go a little bit lower. Yeah, there we go. Still works it. Yeah, there we go. Boom. 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 Same decline, pressing down. That is decline, single arm, cable, press down. Hope that helps. Boom. All right, exercise number 5 is a tricep one. Now, this is called kickback. There's the biggest thing on this is that it's not really that effective. It's not really that good of an exercise because so many things can go wrong. If you watch some other stuff, the risk reward, it doesn't hurt you per se. It's just everybody swings with it. It's especially if you have heavy weight. That's why you never want to go heavy with this. Even if your triceps really strong, and that's the thing is you can do so many other tricep exercises as opposed to this one that will actually hit your triceps and all the heads more effectively. But having said that, I'm just gonna show you the correct way to do this. It's not a horrible exercise at any means. It's just not really, I don't do it at all because it's just wasting my time. I'd rather do other exercises, triceps. But I have my clients do it if they need to. It's good for, sculpting, pretty good. But you'll see here, if you have a lot of weight, people will swing this way, and then that doesn't even work the tricep. It's called a shoulder throw. I have no idea. But what we want to do here is we want to make sure the elbow stays close to the side. Now you don't want to hit your legs, so you're going to come out a little bit, and you're going to end up kicking out a little bit. So it's technically a little kick out, not a kick back, depending. And if you come in real close, you can do that. But the problem is if you come in real close and you make your stance real shallow, you end up internally rotating a lot. So you got to have a decent base. Kick your butt back, let lordotic curve, so your hips, are stabilizing. And you're gonna be here. You see here, I'm pressing, boom, just like this. And I'm keeping my elbow, see, I can't even do it with weight. Keep it really stable. It's very difficult. So this is a tricep kickback. You're focused on the tricep here. Not a lot of range of motion, a decent amount, but once you go here, it just kind of hangs anyway. In terms of the amount of work that's being done, it's really only here, 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 and now it stops because that's the thing. It's not a lot of tension on the muscle itself. I mean, I could feel it in my tricep, but I do this, I've done this a lot when I was younger, but it's just not that effective. But it works. So if you're gonna do it, just make sure you keep your elbow from bouncing up and down and moving. That's the real key here. Don't go heavy. This is 7.5 kilos, so I know it's like 15 pounds or 16 pounds or something like that. Actually, I don't even know how much that is. I'm bad at kilos, so I'm still bad at it. But anyway, so here's the thing is that you just wanna make sure you're here, boom, and pressing out. Now you see I'm leaning forward, I just did it wrong. Here, I wanna stay back on my heels and my hips. There we go, keep it just like this. So the weight, boom. So it's not a horrible exercise, just not the best for tricep. But I put it in this workout so you can see and learn. And yeah, do it, you definitely should do it, it works. It's good you just have to be sure that you stabilize your torso when you're doing this exercise. So yeah, tricep kickbacks, hope that helps. Boom. There you have it. Those were 5 exercises, some chest and some triceps, and I hope they help. Again, just really pay attention to the movement. The biggest thing you want to pay attention to and watch out for is the shoulders. Every time you press, the body's going to have a natural tendency to internally rotate and do this kind of stuff. No matter how much weight you're using, the heavier you go, obviously the more your body's going to want to try and, right? We want to pop up and do all sorts of stuff. We want to put the work in the muscle. Muscle does the work, connective tissue does not. Meaning we don't want to bounce, we don't want to internally rotate, we don't all this stuff when we're doing a press or we're doing a tricep. We don't want to be doing this stuff on the kickbacks, all that. We just want to be stable, boom, and let down the kickback, manage them down there, boom, working like this. When you're pressing, the dumbbells are here, boom. That works the muscle here, not the connective tissue here. So I hope that helps, man. I'm pumped for you to try this. Let me know in the comments. There's another exercise, another video here on the right, and there's another one here, playlist here as well. Check out and subscribe. Love to have you on the team. Thanks for watching, and yeah, really hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Peace. Awesome.